Have you ever opened a bag of chips and suddenly realized half of it was gone before you even felt full? Or ordered fast food when you were not really hungry? Or craved something sweet after a stressful day, almost like your brain was asking for comfort? Maybe that craving is not just about weakness. Maybe it is much older than you think. For most of human history, food was not waiting in a fridge. It was not glowing on an app. It was not delivered to your door in 30 minutes. Food had to be found, chased, gathered, shared, protected. And in that world, calories mattered. A sweet taste could mean ripe fruit. Fat could mean dense energy. Salt could mean something the body needed to keep going. To an ancient human brain, these flavors were not just pleasant. They were signals. Signals that said, "This is valuable. Remember this. Find it again." Your brain learned to pay attention to food that gave energy quickly. Not because it was trying to ruin your diet, but because, in a world of scarcity, missing a source of energy could be dangerous. But then, the world changed. The brain that once searched for rare sweetness and wild fruit now walks through supermarket aisles filled with candy, soda, pastries, chips, sauces, frozen meals, and snacks engineered to be intensely flavorful. The same instincts that once helped us survive are now surrounded by abundance. And modern junk food does something powerful. It combines things that were once hard to find together: sugar, fat, salt, crunch, softness, aroma, color, speed, convenience. A chip is not just salty. It is crispy, light, easy to eat, and disappears quickly. A soda is not just sweet. It is cold, fizzy, colorful, and everywhere. A burger is not just food. It is warm, fatty, salty, familiar, and emotionally comforting. The modern food environment is not passive. It calls you. From billboards, from phone screens, from delivery apps, from the smell outside a restaurant, from the bright packaging at eye level. And your brain listens. Not because you are broken, but because the brain is built to remember pleasure, comfort, and reward. When a food creates a strong experience, your brain can store the memory. Where you got it, how it felt, what mood you were in, what problem it seemed to solve. Stressful day? Something sweet. Late night? Something salty. Bored? Something crunchy. Sad? Something warm. Little by little, food becomes more than fuel. It becomes a shortcut to comfort, a shortcut to distraction, a shortcut to feeling something different for a moment. This does not mean every craving has one simple cause. Human behavior is complicated. Culture matters. Stress matters. Sleep matters. Habit matters. Advertising matters. Availability matters. But maybe that is the point. Junk food cravings are not just happening inside your body. They are happening between your body and the world around it. An ancient brain meets a modern supermarket. A survival system meets a delivery app. A body built for scarcity wakes up in a world of endless options. And suddenly, the question changes. It is not, "Why am I so weak?" It is, "Why is this environment so powerful?" Because the truth is, junk food does not only reveal what we like. It reveals what we are. Creatures shaped by hunger, guided by memory, moved by comfort, still carrying instincts from a world that no longer exists. So the next time you crave something salty, sweet, or fast, maybe pause for a second. Not with shame, with curiosity. Because inside that craving, there may be a story older than cities, older than supermarkets, older than the word junk food itself. A story about survival, trapped inside abundance. And maybe the problem is not that our cravings are too strong. Maybe the modern world simply learned how to speak the ancient language of the brain. If this made you see everyday life differently, subscribe to Facthor. Because sometimes, the most ordinary habits hide the deepest stories.